Mike and Mike here from Art of Alpha. Video for you today is going to be how not to be creepy when you approach women. We see this a lot. We were in New York the other day, and I'll be the guy, and Mike will be the girl. She was walking towards, there was this guy that wanted to open her. She's walking, he got right in front of her, and what'd she do? Yeah, she ran right around. Yep. So if a girl's on a mission, moving fast, going somewhere, you don't want to get in front and block her path. Yep. What you can do is come from the side, be like, hey, whatever you're going to say to start the conversation, but come from a little bit on the side so I give her space to go by me. Yep. So you don't want to get in front of her and block her, especially this time of night. It's a little bit darker. She doesn't know what's going on, so you have to have some empathy and understand what she's going through. You want to talk to her and you want to get her number and get her to stop, but understand her mindset, what she's feeling. Yep. Are the bikers coming back? Yep. The biker gang. Oh, all right, let's see. The biker gang. Where are they going?
Do some wheelies. Scooter biker gang.
They're messing up the video. That's a good wheelie right there.
Nice. That's a good wheelie. Guess what? There's going to be a second wave coming.
Maybe that's a different gang.
You got to jam this out as quick as you can.
All right, so the next point.
Yeah.
All right, so don't stop her right from the front. Do you have anything on that?
Well, no, the front. Well, so the next point we're going to go over is the side angle. We don't want to, when you're coming from, so say you did see the girl and you finally I'm going to go for it. She's walking in her direction, say she has her headphones on. I don't want you to run up to her and touch her or grab her or yell at her from behind. You need to get in front of her a little bit so you're not blindsiding her and you're looking back.
So say if Mike was back here and he's walking and he wants to talk to me.
Yep.
So say he's behind me, I don't see him. So if he goes say something,
hey, what's up?
I'm like, oh, where'd this guy come from? Who is this guy? And then I see Ducati Alpha Mike back here with his leather jacket, and I'm like, oh, damn, what the hell? So I'm getting a little startled. Yep. So imagine a girl whoa, what the hell is going on? So the better way, Mike can show you.
Yes. So the better way, again, is that you can walk up past.
Now I see.
Yes.
I see him okay, someone's here.
Someone's there. So you look back. Just if she has her headphones on, of course, just start talking, asking for the directions. Like we said, the indirect opener is easiest. Use that, and then she will most likely, here comes the gang again.
Motorcycle gang.
Not the motorcycle gang. But she's gonna at least allow you to give a chance to talk to her because she doesn't see you as a threat, and all you're doing is trying to ask her a simple question. You're not screaming at her. You're not grabbing her from behind. Yep. You're not creeping her out.
Yeah, so a lot of times the guys, they'll see the girl, they'll let the girl walk by, and they'll come up behind them, and I'll try to hey, what's up? And that's it'll freak her out. So if I want to do it, I'll come out and be kind of like that, or hey, so she sees me. I've been doing that a lot. I won't say anything now until she acknowledges me. So if I come up and I'm like, hey, this happens a lot where they're on the phone, and I'll be like, hey, and then until
take it out. And then be like, oh, what's that? And then you just ask the question, and then boom, before you know it, you're talking to her.
So I won't even really say anything until she looks, until she acknowledges. So sometimes I'm just like that, waving my hand or making her see that I'm there. And then once she sees me, she'll pull up, or get off her phone or take her headphones out, and then I'll say what I wanted to say, my conversation starter. So that's how you open, from the front, coming from the back. Yep. And what was the other one? Oh, just one thing. Me and Mike have done a lot of boot camps and a lot of training with dating coaching and stuff like that. And just one thing one guy told me that I tried. You can try this if you want, but this is something that I learned. So if Mike is here walking, this is, again, instead of now, the more you do it, the more comfortable you get. So you're just hey, how's it going? Hey, I like your style, or whatever you say. You can just do that. But one thing someone told me is to come up, to look back and be like, hey, do you know where the coffee shop? So say Mike's walking here, and I'm like, hey, do you know where there's a coffee shop back here? Yeah. So it gets her to pay attention and to look back. Yep. So that's one thing a dating coach told me was come up and be like, hey, do you know where there's an organic coffee place back here, or whatever. Hey, there's a Starbucks back here, and then now she's stopped and now she's thinking oh, what's going on? So
most people are going to be polite and engage in you, and if they're not, oh well, that's the whole point of this anyway, is to get out of your comfort zone. But you can't be afraid to ask to get them. Oh, we have someone coming, of course. Yeah, we're finishing up anyway. So again, the points of this video.
Yeah. So again, how to approach without being creepy.
Yeah.
So the first thing, if approaching from the front, don't like block her path. If Mike's coming this way, don't block her. The other one, if Mike's this way, don't open from back. Open from the front. Talk to her from the front. And the other one you can try is to be like, oh, hey, do you know where, like, look back, and do you know where this thing is or that thing is? Whatever your opener is. So that's how not to be creepy. And just like the final thing, as it gets like darker out, you don't want to like get too close to her, because I remember I've done that a couple times where I'm like too close, and then she gets startled and she's like, oh, like she gets freaked out.
Give it a safe distance.
Yeah, give it a little bit of space so she sees what you're doing, that sees that you're there. So. All right, guys, that'll wrap up this video. Mike and Mike here, Art of Alpha. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Any questions, leave them down below. Hit us up on Instagram, Art of Alpha Coaching. Anything else?
Not right now.
That's it for this one. We'll see you in the next video.